What is going on, guys? Yesterday Apple held their event talking about the Apple Watch as well as the new MacBook. I know this video is kind of late and I apologize for that, but I was working. But today I'm going to recap that event. As you guys probably can tell, I changed the setup around a little bit so the view is different. But let's go ahead and jump into the recap for the Apple event. Alright, so beginning the Apple event, Apple is now HBO's exclusive partner for its standalone streaming service HBO Now. The standalone HBO subscription will be exclusive to Apple devices at launch, and it's $14.99 per month. With that being said, Apple TV is now $69 as opposed to $99. That's a pretty good price drop. And he says 25 million units have been sold to date. So that is insane for that. They didn't announce that Apple has sold over 700 million iPhones. Guys, that's crazy. That's a lot of iPhones. They then talked about customer satisfaction for the iPhone 6 and the 6 Plus, and it is a 99%. So that's pretty good for them. Now, they've mentioned Apple Pay before. Apple Pay is now coming to vending machines, so you'll be able to go to a Coke machine or water machine or one of the snack machines and use Apple Pay on your phone to pay for your snack. Then announced an app called Research Kit. Research Kit is a framework for medical research, and it introduced different things like breast cancer, diabetes, Parkinson's disease, cardiovascular disease, as well as asthma. So you'll be able to look up all that information just from your phone. Now, with that, they had Health Kit Privacy, and Apple will not see your data. Anything to do with your health, Apple does not see. It all stays on your phone and goes to the cloud or whatever. Apple says they won't see it. It's all private. Now, those apps for the breast cancer, diabetes, and all those for the Research Kit, that is available today. So then he went on to talk about the Mac. The Mac's been outpacing the PC industry for 10 years. I've strictly gone to Mac. I don't use anything else. I just recently purchased my MacBook Pro 13-inch, so now I have the iMac as well as my MacBook Pro. I use the iPad, the iPhone, and all that. So I use Apple Macs for everything. So then they announced the new MacBook we talked about in my What's to Expect video, and it's going to be all new gold, space gray, and silver coloring. It's the lightest Mac ever made, only 2 pounds and only 13.1 millimeters at its thickest point. So that is insanely thin, extremely light. Tim Cook was on the stage and he was holding it in his hand. He said he couldn't even feel it. You couldn't even see it from way in the back. That's how crazy thin it is. It's going to be 2304 by 1440 12-inch Retina display, so that's extremely nice Retina display. The new MacBook features an all-new keyboard technology with a butterfly mechanism. It's been a all-new full-size keyboard. It's been re-engineered from the ground up. It's all backlit. It's 24% thinner than the MacBook Air. I didn't think anything could get thinner than the MacBook Air, and that is insane that it will be thinner than the MacBook Air. The LED under every key, so the entire keyboard has a uniform glow. Like I said, the keyboard's been re-engineered from the ground up. It's a whole lot different than the MacBook Pro and the Air. It's got a new Force Touch trackpad with Taptic engine. So the new MacBook has a gorgeous 12-inch Retina display we mentioned a second ago. It packs over 3 million pixels into the thinnest Mac Retina display yet. It uses 30% less energy to produce the same brightness as other Mac Retina displays. It has a 1.3 GHz with turbo of 2.9 GHz Intel Core processor. The book has a new battery that's shaped perfect and it fits under the keyboard and everything, and it should last you all day. Wireless web browsing 9 hours, iTunes movie playback 10 hours. They will provide all-day battery life, or supposed to. They're calling it the new MacBook. I don't know if they really did come up with a name. I'll have to come back to you guys on that. It features a new connector, though. This is something that was really odd to me. It's going to be called a USB-C. It combines everything into one connection. So basically, everyone will have to buy new adapters for this MacBook, and that's going to be a problem for some. It has USB-C, one port for power, USB, HDMI, DisplayPort, and VGA. So you're all going to have to buy adapters, which is kind of a pain. So basically a summary of that: 12-inch display, all new battery, 3 colors: space gray, gold, and silver. No fan, so that's gonna be kind of weird. It's not gonna have a fan to keep it cool, but with it being that thin, I don't think we'll have a problem. New Force Touch trackpad, USB-C, ultra thin, and a new redesigned keyboard. The basic specs: 12-inch Retina display, 1.1 GHz dual-core Intel Core M processor, Intel HD graphics 5300, 8 GB of memory, and a 256 gig SSD. You can raise that up to a 12-inch Retina display, 1.2 GHz dual-core Intel Core M, and 512 gigs of SSD, and that's going to cost $1,599. The first one will cost $1,299. The MacBook starts at $1,299 and goes to $1,599, like I just said. It will ship on April 10th. Then they talked about the new CarPlay. We've talked about that before. 40 new car models will ship with CarPlay in the car already in 2015. So that's pretty incredible they can do that for all these cars. Now, going on to the watch. We've heard a little bit about the watch at the last event, but this time they gave us the date and the price and all that, so let's get right into it. So they have a new thing called Digital Touch. It lets you send a sketch, a tap, or even your heartbeat to other people that are wearing Apple Watch near you. It's going to have an 18-hour battery, so it should last all day. It has 3 different kinds: Apple Watch Sport, $349 to $399, Apple Watch, $549 to $599, and the Apple Watch Edition, which ranges from $10,000 up to $17,000 for a watch. Basically, the Apple Watch is an iPhone on your wrist. If you spend more than $599 on a watch, you're crazy. I'm just going to put that out there. I'm sorry. Yes, I will hate on you. That's too much. A Rolex is $10,000. These Apple Watches are going to be outdated in a year or two. They're going to come up with new ones, just like the Samsung did with the Gears. They're all going to be outdated. They're going to make new ones. And there's just really no point in spending $10,000 on a watch. $17,000 for a 18-karat yellow gold watch. There's absolutely no reason to go and spend $17,000 on a watch. I'm sorry. But that's just my opinion. If you guys want to do that, go right ahead. But yeah, there's going to be 3 different collections: Apple Watch Sports, Apple Watch Edition. Some people are saying, well, it's a collector's item. Yes, it's a collector's item, maybe, but that's still a lot of money just to sit on your desk, and I will not be doing that. I had the Gear 2 before, and I ended up selling it because I never wore it. It's just, I mean, yeah, it's nice, but what can it do that your phone can't do? It's basically the same thing. iOS 8.2 also released yesterday. Basically, it's just essential to use the Apple Watch in the new Apple Watch App Store for that. Really nothing else too big that was a major update for the iPhones or anything. But yeah, guys, hopefully you did enjoy this video. I just want to recap Apple's event. Like I said, I just got a MacBook Pro. I'm happy with it. I won't be getting the new MacBook. Yes, it's really nice, it's thin. I like the new colors on it, so that is pretty cool. And I want to go see one, see how thin it is. I'll try to get some video of that, some pictures in person, but I won't be getting it. I don't know if anybody is. I don't know if my friend is getting it or not. And then the Apple Watch, there's no way I'm getting that. There's just no need for me to get it, and it's just a lot of money. If I was to get it, it'd be the basic model, $549. I thought it would be a little bit cheaper. It should be like $300 something, because that's what the Gears were. But I just don't see any point in spending that much money on it. But yeah, guys, that Research Kit app, that looks pretty interesting. Gonna be able to look up your health information and talk to doctors and stuff like that, so that would be really cool. And iOS 8.2, that's just basically for the Apple Watch and stuff like that. Research Kit, that'll come to the phones. But yeah, guys, that's all I have for today. Hopefully you did enjoy this video. Let me know by leaving a thumbs up, comment down below if you have any questions, want to know more. And sorry this is a day late, but like I said, I was working and I couldn't watch the event. My friend did watch the event, so I'm going to try to get a Skype call with him later, and me and him just discuss what Apple announced and our thoughts on what they announced. Hopefully that'll be up later on today if we can do that, but we'll see. Hope you guys did enjoy. Subscribe for more videos. See you guys in the next video. Peace out.